an incredible feat of, classic skill set here. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game, and welcome to episode 2 of Common Combos. Today we are playing mono white, focusing around Gingerbrute, which is a colorless artifact, and you guessed it, all that glitters, which is just an absolute broken enchantment. It is an enchantment aura for 2 enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So we're putting this on creatures with unblockable or some form of evasion, right? And then running mass enchantments, mass artifacts, so the +1/+1 becomes quite substantial. And then this is a stackable ability as well, which is really, really cool. As always, we're going to run through the complete deck list, talk about all of the strategy and synergy involved within the deck, and then take a look at some gameplay footage and break down the different interactions within the meta. If you find any value within this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and share it to a friend as well. Also, watch to the end so you don't miss out on our closing thoughts. Let's get into it. Common Combos Episode 2, All That Glitters and Gingerbrute Mono White starts off with 4 copies of Alseid of Life's Bounty. This is a 1/1 enchantment creature with lifelink. We can pay 1, sacrifice Alseid of Life's Bounty. Target creature or enchantment you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. 4 copies of Gingerbrute. This is another 1/1, this time with haste. We can pay 1. Gingerbrute can't be blocked this turn except by other creatures with haste. And we can pay 2 and tap it this time to sacrifice it, gaining us 3 life, which is really cool. 4 copies of Kamatra's Blessing. This is an instant spell. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's an enchantment creature or an enchanted creature, it also gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. 2 copies of Sentinel's Eyes. This is another enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. It also has escape, which means we can play it from our graveyard by exiling 2 other cards and paying its cost of 1 again. On to our 2 drops, 4 copies of All That Glitters. We talked about this a little bit. An enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact or enchantment you control. That's quite powerful. 4 copies of Angelic Gift, another enchantment aura. When it enters the battlefield, you need to draw a card, which is quite nice. It replaces itself. And then enchanted creature has flying. 4 copies of a Glass Casket. This is just an artifact, and when it enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls with converted mana cost 3 or less until Glass Casket leaves the battlefield. 4 copies of Sentinel's Mark, an enchantment aura. This has flash, which is quite interesting. Enchanted creature has +1/+2 and vigilance. Addendum, so if we cast it during our main phase, it's going to gain a lifelink as well, which is really cool. 4 copies of Golden Egg. This is an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. We can also pay 1 to tap it to add 1 mana of any color, or pay 2 to tap it to gain 3 life. It's a monocolor deck, so we don't need to tap it for color. We may need to tap it for life potentially. 4 copies of Dawn Evangel. This is our first 3 drop. It's a 2/3, an enchantment creature. Whenever a creature dies, if an aura you controlled was attached to it, return target creature card with converted cost 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. 4 copies of Banishing Light, an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. These spells are accompanied by 18 planes. You could flirt with a few Evolving Wilds to help you trim your deck more, because you only need so many lands, and at that point you're looking to draw anything but lands. So that's an interesting idea if you wanted to maybe make it a little bit more consistent, but potentially it could burn you as well. So maybe 1, 2, 3 if you're really risking it. I don't think we need to run 4 though. That's the deck list. There's no sideboard. We're just playing best of 1 in this Common Combo series. You can see how the deck works, but we're going to break it down a little bit further for you. There's some really cool interactions here. Primarily with our Dawn Evangel. Whenever a creature dies, if an aura you controlled was attached to it, return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. So this is a great way to get our Alseid of Life bounties back, our Gingerbrute back, right? So that's really, really cool. The fact that we're able to take our other creature cards in the deck, if they're removed early on, back into our hand and then back into play. So it's kind of like a Baby Luris effect, which is really, really cool. All That Glitters stacks with everything. Alseid of Life's bounties effect, giving an enchantment's protection from the color of your choice. Is worth noting that we are running a mono white deck, and if we give our creature that's enchanted with auras and stuff protection from white, it's actually going to shed all of those auras. So don't give a creature that has All That Glitters on it protection from white, because it will 100% send your All That Glitters to the graveyard and still give your creature protection from white. But you probably don't want that, so take note of that. Alseid of Life's bounty is strictly to give maybe your Dawn Evangel or another Alseid of Life's bounty protection from your opponent's color, so that makes your creature unblockable, right? That's the primary get there. We have Commander's Blasting to protect whatever our All That Glitters is on. Gingerbrute can just attack basically anytime. Not a lot of creatures have haste. Some do. That's why we're running Angelic Gift as a second layer of evasion to give our creatures flying if we need. And then we have a ton of removal through Glass Casket. Make sure you're prioritizing Glass Casket on creatures and not your Banishing Light, because your Banishing Light can do non-land permanents, so you can grab enchantments and bigger creatures with this, so that's quite helpful. Golden Egg is just strictly a draw engine. There's really not much to the deck, you guys. These common combos are very simple. They're just meant to be introductory decks for you guys to kind of get you interested in brewing original decks that are still semi-competitive, because I know a lot of you are free to play, and this is what we want to tailor this series towards, is free to play individuals and beginners, because I know not all of us can make Esper Walkers or Jeskai Fires, even though Fires isn't around anymore. But nonetheless, there are a lot of rares and mythics incorporated into those decks, and we don't all have the availability to play those decks. So this series is meant to keep Magic the Gathering Arena fun and engaging for you guys, so you're not just stuck with one deck and then you burn out and don't want to play anymore. You can always come and get a new deck, keep it fresh, keep it fun, while staying as competitive as you possibly can. I'm Hello Good Game. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. We're going to get into our gameplay footage now, but before we do, I remind you that I'm live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST. We have daily uploads on YouTube and a great Discord that you should join as well if you ever have any questions or you just want to share your experience for a game that we all love. Thanks for watching. Those of you who support the channel financially, you're absolutely incredible. And even those of you who just continue to pay with your time and attention as well, thank you so much. You're all incredible. Now, without further ado, let's break down some gameplay footage. Make sure to watch to the end so you don't miss out on our final thoughts. Let's go! All right, let's see if we can do it. Keeping 7. We don't have a creature, but we do have a little bit of removal and then like a little bit of draw, so we should be able to get something. We're down to 18 lands. It's just a land parade recently, so we only really need 3. 4 is plenty. Let's just get the draw. He's got haste anyway, so 1 damage doesn't make or break, but the draw is always nice. Just snagging basically whatever he plays and now spending our mana to its entirety. Stacking our Artifact and Enchantment number up. Not really revealing what we've got going on. I mean, of course he knows, because this is a pretty standard budget archetype, I think. I want to save this last one for something good, right? Let's just keep our blessing open. Start hitting for damage. Saving our second Banishing Light in case he plays something that's a little bit better than the Whispering Snitch. First two are just tempo plays to stack enchantments, especially when we have them in excess. See, now the Thought Erasure upsets me. I guess we'll let him pick. He should take the Blessing, but he might take the Banishing Light. Takes the Vigilance away from me. Interesting. I mean, it is good, but I'm not worried about a 1/3 attacking me, so that's fine. And we pull more removal, so why not just flex with it? We still have Blessing, and he knows this, so that's lethal next turn. That's basically how the deck works. Episode 2 of our common combos, match number 1. This is All That Glitters and Gingerbrute. So he's surveilling again. We're just eating his mana every turn. Right? We hit for 8, holding up our Blessing. That's a pretty easy game. We smashed out our removal there, which is always nice. Another really nice looking hand for game 2. Let's see if we can flex with it. Uh-oh. Temple of Abandon. He could have a Domri's Ambush, some sort of removal. That would upset us. Krenko, oh no. We need to snag that immediately before it gets out of hand. Cannot get that 4th land. That's fine. We're just stacking these enchantments, kind of keeping them in the dark as to our game plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6, so it'll go to a 7/7. And then an 8/8 with our other Alseid. He needs to remove it this turn. He's access to things like Ember Cleave. Just collision, yeah. So that's a bummer. And then he still can hit for 6. I guess let's just flex on our lifelink and try to stabilize that way. Right, just offset all the damage that he just did. I think that's probably best. Right? We can play our Banishing Light or our secondary All That Glitters, which I think is probably the option. Well, that 6/6 with Trample is good. He's actually going to make a dinosaur here. And it's green. So this is an interesting play that we have to do. Right? We can't give it protection from white because it'll drop these enchantments on it. So that's like a little bit terrifying. But you know, we can just get Vigilance, and I think that's going to help the whole situation quite a bit. We're just going to be gaining massive amounts of life every turn, so it's going to be a weird situation for him to get out of, right? Maybe he can Ember Cleave this Quartzwood Crasher, and even then, he could buff them up with his Mentor. It is an Ember Cleave. It is. So big ouchies, but I think we're still okay. Oh, the double strike with the trample is actually really good. Right? That's cool. Nice. We're still nice and high up on the totem pole here. I guess we just grab his Ember Cleave, right? Oh, we would give it protection from green, right? We had lethal there. I don't know what I was thinking. How long have we had lethal for? For some reason, I thought I had to give it protection from white and would drop the enchantments. He's not playing any white. What am I doing? What am I doing? You know what I mean? Just an incredible feat of, you know, classic skill set here. At least we remembered halfway through, right? Alright, this isn't a good hand, really at all, but we're going to keep it. Actually, I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to keep it. Right, we've turned 1, turn 2, turn 3. There we go. Right, let's get in there. We have removal. We have draw engine. We have another creature, which I think I'm gonna go for. Ugh, gross. Brody. Snag that. I do not appreciate Mayhem Devil. That is a very good card. So let's take that out. Let's just draw our face off. One drops are pretty cool to have in hand. 3 drops are a little expensive. No attacks here. We go to 5 next turn, so we can basically spam our whole hand out. Keep 1 Dawn in our hand. Really? And I guess we just can't get out of there. We're destroying them. On tap at this point. We have a lot of artifacts and enchantments in play. Really all we need is an all that glitters. which we are sitting at 8.89%. So that's fairly good, actually. 1 in 10, basically. And I think we're in a fairly good position, right? We can trade here. That's fine with us. We have backups, plenty of them as well. We get the land, so we can play them both, actually. Which is great. That's a lot of field presence, right? We can start attacking with our Gingerbrutes. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enchantments in play. We can put it straight on Gingerbrute, make him unblockable. When we put it on Gingerbrute, we have Alseid of Life's Bounty available to give our Gingerbrute they just have the Death Touch here, potentially. We're just going to try to clean up the field, though. Infuriate. Nice. 2 Infuriates. Very nice. So he's killing our whole field. We could give it Death Touch, yeah. Brutal. So, that's not good. Right? It's like having pocket aces. Let's see what we can get, though. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean... At least we get a few hits in. I guess we didn't need to pay that mana. He can't block anyways. I just have to grab my fan. Sorry about that. It always kind of messes the recording up a wee bit. So this should save us. Oops, need to get this out of the way. We're not really in a good position unless we can top deck some fire. We are missing a draw engine. All we really have is our golden eggs. Another Acrobat. Getting hit for 7. That's pretty good. We need some life gain here. Let's just try to hold on. There's quite a few cards that save us here, but really, having drawn 7 lands in a deck that only has 18, I think that's very impressive. And this is going to be absolutely brutal, but We have to block these acrobats. Just so he can't buff them up. We could run Evolving Wilds to thin the deck more. Fabled Passage if we were using rares. Let's keep in mind that is a rare. So there's no Fabled Passage in here. Evolving Wilds would be an option for us though. Let's see what we can get as a top deck here. At this point, we've lost a lot of our enchantments and artifacts, but it would still be good. We get our 8th land. That's incredible. Alright, good game. Let's show ourselves out. Wow. Only 10 land remaining in a 40-card stack. Incredible. Alright, 2 land, draw engine, no 1-drop, and we have a 3-drop. It's not good. Let's toss it. And I'm kind of looking after last game for all that glitters right away. I'm scared to not draw it, you know what I mean? So let's just keep our removal here. That's going to be more important than our Dawn to bring things back. Let's get after it. Hateful Eidolon is going to be actually disgusting to go against. He can just remove our Gingerbrute. Yeah, draw a card from it. Ugh. Grody. Right, so now we're basically just forced to take a turn off because we don't have a creature. We do have removal on him next turn. Right, we can replay that with its escape, so that's our best discard option. This is bad no matter what. This whole match is garbage. Right? There's no way to come back from this, in my opinion. Just that immediate Myers Grasp off the start without us having any removal is not good. Brutal. Just getting hammered. Yeah, this is over. Kind of boxed out here. What we could also benefit from is just more removal, a few more creatures maybe. Watch us get hit with another Myers Grasp. Right? Look at the name. Dr. William Horrible, PhD. Can't take it. Can't take it. Oh, he didn't. Well, I mean, I guess without any life gain, it doesn't do us much good. We need some form of life gain. You must have multiple forms of removal. Maybe you should have just golden eggs. Really hard to say. Hard decisions. Yeah, we're out of mana for the Spark Harvest. Oh, he doesn't get that. Yeah, we can discard. We can take the -3, I guess. Not good, that's for sure. Okay, taking it safe, right? Gonna place Imp now. Yeah, and he still gets us. Has a secondary Spark Harvest. Big time bummer. We get to bring back our Gingerbrute though, which is nice. But getting hammered. Down to 4, and we're dead next turn. I think we can not survive at all. Good game. I mean, we've got the Blessing. We could go Protection from Black as soon as he targets us, and then hold on somehow. But I think that's going to be it. Just clawing on to death. I don't know why I didn't give it. Oh, it's not an enchantment creature. And he still has lethal. Oh, good game. Opponent goes first. We're missing an early drop. We could draw it. Worst case, we work in to our Dawn Evangel. Right, we get our third land. That's not bad. I mean, this isn't really great. Normally we want to push ahead quite quickly. He's discarding a lot. We've drawn 3 of our 4 Dawn Evangels. Incredible. How unlikely. Cost 4 as well. It's a big hit. Don't you dare. Hits us for 3. We Sentinel's Market, push it up to safety to 5. Right? And we still get that nice hit. Offsetting all the damage he did to us. But, like we've seen, he had Stern Dismissal, so hopefully we avoid that. Ooh, we get a blessing. That's real good. Let's draw a card. Maybe it's a land, and then we can use our casket. No life gain this turn, which is off-putting. It's going to be a big hit here. Right, we do have our Banishing Light for it, though, next turn. So we're able to find our removal. He goes to 9. Right, he's probably got it. He's real close. Just needs 4 more damage. So if it's like an instant or sorcery that buffs his creature, that'll help out quite a bit. We're down to 4. Let's just try to snag it. I mean, oh, neutralize. Yeah, baby. So that was clutch, right? We could have potentially come back to win that, but not anymore. We can hit for 10. Right? And he hits us for at least that. Good game. So falling a little bit short, but I think it's there, and it's just all about getting the enough removal in, right? Maybe we incorporate a little bit more, maybe some further exile effects potentially. All right, I think we got a good hand. Got him. Looks like he might be doing something similar. Let's push up to 3. That'll allow us to still attack. Ooh, Hushringer. This is creatures. This Glass Cascade isn't a creature, which is really nice. And you know, I doubt he's gonna block, so let's just push in. Well, he actually might. 7/7, so. Oh no. So he's in a good spot. He goes in with his eagle, but he needs to block is the thing. Right, he's totally tapped. We should just snag it and push through. Right? Taking him down to 2. Good game. Easy wins when everything goes right. Nice hand. No creature, kind of a bummer, but we have all that glitters, which is the biggest part of the equation. A little bit of removal, a little bit of draw. Drawing our 3rd land. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Let's egg it up. The blessing is still not a creature. Right toward invasion. That's actually pretty good for him. Oh, there's one of them, I guess. That'll kind of help. Get us started at least. And now he is dealing damage to himself as well with Dreadhorde Invasion, which is quite nice. Especially when we can eat it with our Glass Casket at any point. Specifically before it gets to 6 and gains lifelink. Oh. Gotta yawn it out sometimes. Let's play it slow, keep it safe. Keep drawing, that's the most important thing. We can start the damage So now he's done 2 to himself. We've done 2 to him. We have Blessing to hold up. We should have played our Sentinel's Eyes there. I didn't even notice it. Ugh. Okay, so the Amass 2 is fine with me. Because, like I said, we do have the Glass Casket. Can easily deal with that. Big damage, don't get me wrong. Got him. Keeping up our Blessing here. Well, I honestly, yeah. Either way, it's hard to come back from, and another really good win, so you can see some of the power that's demonstrated if things go as planned. Alright, it's not bad, it's not great. We'll get there. We have a creature this time. No all that glitters. We do have some draw, some removal, and another creature on the back end, so I think it should be okay. As long as we get lucky here. Ooh, and do we ever? Let's try to draw another land here. Ooh. So it's 2/3. That'll get buffed by, so it'll go to a 4/4. Spend our mana efficiently. Let's be smart about it. Go slow, not fold our game plan immediately and then have him deal with it and then not be able to execute after that. So kind of keeping things a mystery as much as we can. Good hit. Down for 8 on turn 4. We see a creature that's golden. Gem Razor, 3 or less. That's not going to work. He's actually quite tough. We do have flying. He's got reach though, so. He's going to want to mutate to destroy our Gingerbrute. Right? So the bummer is this triggers before this gets put to the grave. Yeah, is this a mutate? He didn't mutate to his Gem Razor to kill our Gingerbrute. Because he thinks we have protection, which I wish we did. So that's just game, isn't it? Another 4-drop though, so we can't exile it. Oops. Well, sometimes you get lucky, right? Alright, alright. Common combos, I think is pretty cool. A really fun series that I'm really looking forward to producing more content for. Kind of was like a little bit lost as to what to do. Free-to-play decks were fun, but now this is literally the exact same thing, but we've branded it, and now somehow it means something to me. So be sure to check out our Common Combos playlist if you're interested in any other free-to-play decks. It's really cool. We also have the Beginner's Handbook, which is a updated resource with all of the information for all of our free-to-play decks. So it's a great place for beginners and free-to-play individuals to get all of the relevant information they want for a very cool game. You can also join our Discord if you have any questions or concerns, just want to share your experience with the game that we all love. Maybe you had a sick match, right? Something like this. And yeah, live on Twitch every single day, 6 a.m. PST. I'd appreciate your company. Daily uploads on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified of all of our future uploads. So you can do it all again tomorrow. And we've been doing premieres with our YouTube videos, so come chat with us live while we do that. And then right after that, we jump on Twitch, which is really cool. Monthly tournaments that are free to enter with cash prizes, so don't miss out on that. More information in our Discord. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you who continue to spend your time and attention here with me, and some of you who are even spending your dollary dues supporting me financially. So that's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to growing this channel in the next year, and I'm starting my 2021 next month with Core Set 2021. I'm getting a head start on everybody, and screw 2020, that's old school. We're living 2021 in a couple months. Let me know if you guys are excited for Core Set 2021. I know I definitely am, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Take care. We'll see you same time and the same place tomorrow. Peace.